If Queen Anne is your benchmark, these are the top 5 greater Seattle neighborhoods and suburbs to consider buying in instead. And the number one choice lands in a part of Seattle many buyers overlook until they run the numbers. Queen Anne is a classic Seattle reference point, central, highly walkable, and tied to a median home value around $1,042,038 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026. So, this countdown is about places that keep strong walkability in the picture, while showing a meaningfully lower median home value. We're starting at number 5 and working toward the biggest value gap. Number 5 is Renton. Renton sits about 11 miles southeast of Seattle, in King County, where the southeast shore of Lake Washington meets the mouth of the Cedar River. Its median home value is about $660,671 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, which puts it about 37% below Queen Anne's $1,042,038 by the same 2026 sources. Renton also carries a walk score of 95, according to WalkScore in 2026, so it stays relevant for buyers who are not just chasing a lower number, but also want daily errands and local activity within reach. Compared with Queen Anne, Renton shifts the setting from hilltop Seattle neighborhood to inner ring suburb with lake and river geography, while still keeping a very strong walkability profile. Number 4 is Westlake. Westlake is a Seattle neighborhood named for its location on the western shore of Lake Union, and that setting is a major part of why it stands out in this comparison. The median home value is about $594,404 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, which is about 43% below Queen Anne's $1,042,038. Using those same 2026 sources, Westlake also posts a walk score of 100, according to WalkScore in 2026, matching the kind of car-like convenience many people associate with central Seattle living. For buyers comparing against Queen Anne, Westlake offers a very urban Seattle address, direct Lake Union identity, and the strongest walkability score in this group. Number 3 is Belltown. Belltown sits on Seattle's downtown waterfront, on land that was artificially flattened through a historic regrading project, giving it a very different physical feel from Queen Anne's steep slopes. Its typical home value is about $581,749, according to Zillow in 2026, while the broader median value reference is about $581,750 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026. Either way, it comes in roughly 44% below Queen Anne's $1,042,038 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026. Belltown's walk score is 99, according to WalkScore in 2026, which supports the downtown waterfront lifestyle angle without needing to stretch the comparison. If Queen Anne represents elevated neighborhood charm, Belltown is the flatter, denser, waterfront-adjacent alternative with a sharply lower median home value. Number 2 is Everett. This is the biggest geographic jump so far. Everett is about 25 miles north of Seattle and is the county seat, as well as the most populous city in Snohomish County. Its median home value is about $562,036 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, about 46% below Queen Anne's $1,042,038 from those same 2026 sources. Everett also carries a walk score of 95, according to WalkScore in 2026, which is what keeps it in the conversation, rather than simply being a lower-priced city farther from Seattle. For someone comparing greater Seattle options instead of only Seattle neighborhoods, Everett brings a Puget Sound region setting, a larger city structure, and one of the widest price gaps in the countdown. And number 1 is Chinatown International District, also known as the CID. This Seattle neighborhood sits close to the core of the city and has long been one of Seattle's most recognizable cultural and commercial districts. The median home value is about $553,576 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, making it about 47% below Queen Anne's $1,042,038, using the same 2026 sources. Its walk score is 99, according to WalkScore in 2026. So the top spot is not just about the lowest median home value here, It is about pairing that number with near maximum walkability inside Seattle. That combination is why the CID takes number one. It keeps the urban access and walkability conversation alive while posting the largest Queen Anne discount. So the recap, from 5 to 1, Renton, Westlake, Belltown, Everett, and Chinatown International District. The pattern is clear. Queen Anne remains the benchmark, but the greater Seattle area has several places with very high walk scores and substantially lower median home values. The biggest surprise is that the top option is not a far-flung suburb, but a central Seattle neighborhood hiding in plain sight. What did we miss, and which neighborhood would have made your personal top 5 instead of one of these picks? If this helped you compare Seattle area neighborhoods in a more practical way, tap the like button and subscribe for more Seattle neighborhood deep dives. Tell me what you want next. Another Queen Anne comparison, a suburb versus city breakdown, or a closer look at one specific neighborhood? Every number in this video is sourced, and you'll find those links in the description.